Hi, everyone.
Welcome to Talk the Rock.
My name is Kristen,
And I'm Ray.
and this is our episode interviewing our dad.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris.
You took the microphone away from him.
Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Chris, father of Lorelai and Kristen here, and Georgia. She collects rocks too.
It's not here.
Been collecting rocks a long time.
You want to talk to us about it?
Sure. Well, I guess my introduction with rocks started a long time ago with show and tell at school. All the kids were bringing pets or talking about their pets, and didn't have a pet at the time, so my mom helped me, and I brought a pet rock to school.
Did you paint it?
Yeah. I even got a little certificate from the classroom about having the most unusual pet. I have to admit, he's pretty quiet. Didn't bark or meow very much. Well, I started collecting rocks not too long after that, looking for fossil rocks and different stuff. And up the street from where I lived was a geminist who had rocks for sale, all kinds of different things, and he used to let us go in behind and take some of his extra pieces, and had some of them. And then I got a neat rock set for Christmas from my parents that had all the different local rocks from, I think, this area of Canada.
Ontario.
Eastern Ontario.
Eastern Ontario. I found a couple really neat ones too. I found some fool's gold as a kid, and some pyrite, and what's that one that looked like silver?
Mica?
No, it's kind of looks like white quartz with silver mixed in it.
I am unsure.
What?
Yeah, I found a few pieces of that. It looks like silver and quartz.
Could have been.
It's not real silver though. It's something else.
Should have got it tested.
Should have.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, actually, I think I do.
Because you could still get it tested.
And then I found that other really neat piece. Looks like volcanic rock or something on the outside. It's all kind of a browny tan color. On the inside, it looks like a ruby or something. It's all red. It's got a real smooth edge. I don't know where that came from.
Not sure what that could be.
Garnet?
Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention.
No, it almost looks like a crystal sometime. I should cut it open sometime. Then
Maybe when we get a
Yeah.
wet saw, have a clean cut.
Then we went out to Alberta, and on the way we stopped out in Thunder Bay, and we stopped at the amethyst mine there, and Dad got a whole bunch of different amethysts. That was always pretty cool.
I have a couple pieces of
Yeah.
it in my room.
And then we were in Cold Lake at the Air Force Base, but the lake's a little farther away, and the entrance to the lake there, the town had a whole bunch of polished rocks in the water, all polished by the water there. That looked pretty neat. I kept a bunch of them.
Where is Cold Lake?
Northern Alberta.
Okay.
Yep, up CFB, Cold Lake. Keep the F-18s up there now still.
What's that? The
Oh,
people listening are not going to know what that
Well,
is.
they should know what an F-18 is. It's the
That's
only-
an airplane, right?
Yeah, it's the only jet fighter Canada's had now for like the last 40 years. So
Just so you know.
To be honest, if you weren't into airplanes and stuff, I would have no idea what the heck that is.
Yeah. I can just hear, like, Michaela being like, what is that?
yeah, our Canadian military is a pretty sad state compared to what it used to be.
Oh, well. So, What about?
So I kind of got out of rocks when I started, building models and then collecting Hot Wheels, and then stereos, and then collecting kids. These four guys. So I haven't really done much in the last probably 40 years with rocks, but these guys have taken over for me and sure know a lot more than I do.
Yep.
I
Right.
could tell you what quartz is and granite, stuff like that.
Fieldstone.
Fieldstone. When we went for a vacation while we were out living in Cold Lake. We went out to BC and there was a lot of jade out there in a couple of spots.
That's where the Canadian jade is usually found.
That was really nice. Bought some of that. Mom had some of that. That was really pretty.
I seen a TikTok video of this truck driver. He had just pulled over to use the bathroom or something on the side of the road, and he looked at the rock and was like, "Oh my gosh, it's jade."
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
Just to let you guys know, we are camping outside, so there's a lot of going on in the background.
Yeah, there is a lot of the fire crackling, and I didn't put the noise gate on because I thought that you might enjoy hearing a little story time interview with the fire crackling in the back. Might hear some tin foil, maybe the dog, I don't know, but we're camping.
Yeah, you can hear some of the bugs and the birds in the background too.
Yeah, and we have both of our microphones, but for some reason one of them is not deciding to work today.
Yes, so I'm sitting in the middle, holding the mic in between us three.
Yeah, but it actually is really good when the mic is like lower, because when you brought it to your mouth, it spiked a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a little break from the podcast. So you both went mining recently. You want to talk about the marble mine? I didn't know it existed, by the way.
Yep, it's north of Madoc in a little town called El Dorado. Some people call it El Dorado, but
Yeah,
I
I
think
thought
it's
it was El Dorado.
I think it's El Dorado. Just off the highway on some private property. The guy owns about 120 acres of a private farm, but a lot of it's kind of inhabitable. And apparently, what it was in the 50s was a marble mine. And there was three different quarries on the property, although we only seen the one. The quarry area is actually so overgrown and it's blocked off so that you can't access the quarry itself anymore.
Yeah, because the main one it looks like they're digging in is all full of water. So now it looks like a swamp. You wouldn't even know people were digging in there.
No, it looks more like a frog habitat.
Yeah, it's really green.
Yeah, kind of pretty,
Like
but
Shrek green.
Shrek green. But you definitely wouldn't want to go swimming there.
No.
Pretty dangerous the way the landscape is there, because it's all fenced off. Beside it, though, was what they called the garbage dump, which was all grown over, even had full-size mature trees on it. And what it was where they took all the tailings from the mine of different colored marble that they didn't want. I guess apparently they were only after pink marble, so anything that was off pink, orange, red, or white was all discarded there. And there's some pretty nice rock finds in there if you take your time to look through it.
We found some what was it called? It's like the metallic sheen.
Yeah,
Those rocks.
I think that's a type of slate. It's very, very thin.
And
Isn't that like
silvery.
just the mica?
No. It was thick. It wasn't in sheets.
Oh.
It was about like this thick, and it didn't have the layering that you see with mica. It was just solid.
Yeah, almost looked like a cross between mica and slate.
It could also
Like-
be, what's it called? What they used to use in pencils.
Lead?
No, charcoal.
I think
Oh,
lead.
graphite.
Graphite, or that's what they use now, isn't it?
Graphite.
They use graphite. I think
I don't know. It did have a metallic look to it. So.
'Cause
But
I
did anything come off when you touched it?
Oh, we haven't tried yet. Actually.
No. I wore gloves most of the time, but they got really dirty because I was digging in one of the spots where that was up by a tree. They had dumped a bunch of marble there, and I dug in there and I found some red pieces.
Yeah, they're pretty pretty.
It doesn't look like that red or like that white marble that you think of when you think of marble countertops. It doesn't have like those like lines. Yeah.
No, some of it was spotted or striped.
I think the only way that they know it's marble is because whoever found the mine and was mining there, they had the knowledge to identify what it was.
So apparently this mine was closed in about 1970 and has been overgrown since. Somebody bought the property from a mining company, and that was till probably about the mid 90s when the guy that owns it now, John, owns it. So
Is
now
his
they're
name John?
yeah, I think no, was it John or Chris?
I thought it was Chris.
Chris. So now
You just let him down. He's gonna listen to this podcast and be
No.
like, "Excuse me, those wonderful people forgot my name. Like, so rude. We share a name."
no, maybe the guy that was there helping us was his name. Maybe his name was John then.
No, I think that was Chris, the owner.
Oh, could have been.
But we mainly talked to the lady. I think her name was Jane.
Jane.
She was really nice. She had a lot of knowledge on that area. They used to actually mine for gold around there.
I got one of those poisonous caterpillars.
Don't put it near
And,
me.
yeah, on the other side of the property, it was really hard to access. Was they had some blue quartz?
We didn't see any of
The
that.
blue quartz or blue marble?
I don't remember.
What?
Yeah, blue quartz or blue marble. They said they found some pieces, not much, but
Blue rose quartz?
No.
might have been just blue marble. Because growing up as a kid, when my dad and I went up there, we found kind of a tan colored marble and a green marble. And she remembered where that was. A bunch of it fell off a dump truck that was taking it away and was out the side of the road, and we picked that up. And some pieces were on the property in Mom's garden, but I think someone might have stolen them. They're not on the property anymore.
Didn't you also find some greenish ones?
Yeah,
when
greenish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know much about the properties of marble? Like, how is marble marble?
I don't know. I haven't actually looked into it because I never really thought to. The trip was pretty like spontaneous because Georgia had told me about this place. Like, she sent me the event page on Facebook, and I saw it and was like, "There's a mine in Madoc, but it's actually like outside of Madoc in El Dorado, or however you say it."
So, a quick Google search says marble forms when a pre-existing limestone rock is heated to such extreme temperatures that the minerals grow larger and fuse together. The dark foliated bands cutting through the marble are a different kind of metamorphic rock, such as slate. So it's
That's why you find the slate and the marble together.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. There is a lot of limestone and slate around this area.
Yeah, that's true.
We're actually
So-
sitting in front of some slate right now.
So does that mean it would have been heated? It had to have been heated to an extreme temperature. So would it have been created when the asteroid hit the Earth?
No, it would have been heated up a long time ago.
Like a different asteroid?
No.
Either volcanic forces or like tectonic forces where plates are forced into one another. So this is an area where the Canadian Shield just starts. So you got the Canadian Shield forcing its way down into the lower area, which is mostly limestone.
Like
So you got
igneous rock.
so you got the two different types of rock hitting each other, creating this immense heat, probably through earthquakes and stuff, that forms these ridges of marble.
Interesting. So what like how many pieces did you get? You didn't tell me anything about
So
it.
Dad grabbed a ton of big pieces, which are in the garden now. I've shared a few pieces, or the sugar quartz kind of pieces, on Instagram, and we got like a Home Depot bucket full,
That's nice.
Small pieces.
and then I also
probably got about 20 big pieces that are probably 10 pounds each kind of size.
Wow.
we also got like one of those white strawberry buckets, half full.
And how much was it?
Oh, it was only $10 per person, and then $5 donation for tool rental. So
And you get
25.
to take everything you find.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
They ask you not be greedy and take everything that's there.
yeah, don't fill up your truck.
I probably took about as much as a person should take. We
Yeah.
took a bit.
They generally say don't take more than you can't carry.
Yeah, we had maybe a bit more than that, but I wanted a few pieces for the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was to go there, I'd take pieces for my garden
Yeah.
because I'm not like too like marble is one of those rocks where you're like meh.
Mm-hmm.
Other than a countertop, you're like okay. So you didn't talk too much when about your experience with the Thunder Bay mining
When you were a kid.
when you went there. He's texting.
Ooh.
Yeah, we didn't really go mining, but I think there's the shop where you went to is still kind of open.
It's like
we
a
just
gift shop.
Yeah, it's a gift shop. We just went there and we bought some amethyst. I was more excited that they had chocolate rocks.
I didn't see any when I went in there. Preston actually didn't even go in the shop.
So he's been talking about this. Like when we went there, he talked a lot about the chocolate rocks, and we looked all over Thunder Bay and did not find chocolate rocks. We even looked like anywhere from from Agua Bay, Lake Superior, towards Thunder Bay. Didn't find any of that.
Like, you can find chocolate rocks probably at, like, the bulk barn. But he said that they're bigger than that.
Yeah, like you know, like when you get those boxes of chocolate for Christmas. I feel like that's what he's talking about.
That size.
Yeah, this was, yeah, not a very well, maybe about the size of a cell phone, maybe just a little thicker.
What?
Like a bar of chocolate.
Well, yeah, just a little bit bigger, not a lot.
Like a brick of chocolate.
Yeah, about that size, and it had fair size, you know, like loony size rocks, with chocolate in it.
So basically, what he's saying is that
There was about 20.
people need to bring it back, start making rock chocolate.
Yeah, it's not like when you go to the bulk barn and they're just little wee pieces, you know, like pea-sized pieces of rock chocolate. This was between a nickel and a loony-sized pieces of rock chocolate.
What if I go to
Pretty good.
the bulk
We
barn?
were pretty impressed as kids.
What if I go to the bulk barn, pick out the biggest ones, and then I use chocolate to glue them onto a chocolate bar?
If that works for you.
It would be for you, not for me. You're the one who wants to eat it. Both of you got your phones out.
Yeah, I was taking a little video for our story on our Talk the Rock
Oh my
Instagram.
gosh. I might look like a potato.
What? I tried to make sure you were not in the video because I knew that you would freak out.
Oh, we're cooking potatoes.
Yeah, we are cooking potatoes if you want to get in the fire.
I prepared the potatoes. I would love to get into the fire.
What?
Some ribs. Fire,
Anyway.
Fire cooked ribs.
So,
Some
a question I wanted to ask you during the podcast. So, now that Lorelai and I are very into it, we have our business and we've been into rocks for a while. What is your what's your favorite crystal?
favorite crystal?
Yeah.
I'm still pretty partial to sapphire, I think.
So
It is
expensive.
very expensive.
But sapphire is very beautiful.
Very beautiful, very blue. You know, blue being one of my favorite colors. It's pretty cool. But I mean, for other things that you guys have, like some of those yellow towers, they're
The
just,
calcite.
The yellow calcite
yeah,
tower.
those are just amazing.
Which
So
are still available on the
How
website.
how would yellow rocks be created? I mean, you think of it. You can think of other colors like some blue, red, and green, but yellow that's a hard color to come by anywhere in life, and it's pretty cool.
So it comes from impurities that are in the rock whenever it's formed. Like for an example, golden healer, that is from iron inclusions. And then for bumblebee, jasper, the yellow comes from arsenic sulfide.
So, yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. Boy, these girls sure know a lot.
I probably know the most because I have to do a lot of research.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
I even asked her if she wanted to do research for one of the next episodes, and she was like,
No. So it's 11 o'clock at night last night. We're here camping, and what is Lorelai doing? She's studying the periodic table of elements.
Yeah, I was. And I was even quizzing Orko about it. He has up to like 40 memorized. I was amazed.
If not more.
I was
For me, it's so long ago, I can't remember.
when I was trying to go to
remember
sleep
I breathe oxygen, I know that.
last night. When I was trying to go to sleep, I was thinking about the like how many elements there are, and I could only count like 18, and there's like 118. So I didn't do very good. I should have paid more attention in school.
You should definitely pay attention in school if you're in school, because I did.
Neither did I. I barely passed biology class. It was like a 61.
Yeah. I wish we paid more attention to the rock class parts of class
Yeah.
when they talked about rocks.
Yeah, like volcanoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that grade 11 geography,
I had
physical geography.
we only had geography in grade 9.
Yeah, I took it all the way through high school, all the way through grade 13.
I don't think that was an option for
No.
us.
No, yeah, I learned a lot about, isostasy, plate tectonics, things like that. People say, well, what's plate tectonics? Plate tectonics is the movement of the global plates of the planet that move together, like the San Andreas Fault in California. That's the edge of the fault that forms the ring of fire that goes all the way around Japan. Japan had that big earthquake several years ago.
Yeah, I learned about some of that. Crystals can form from that because the movement of the pressures or like
Yeah.
the plates is so intense.
Yeah, it's very intense.
It pressurizes and
There's so much pressure there. People don't realize
yeah.
it. Isostasy now is a different thing. A lot of people may not have heard of that.
It sounds familiar.
That's the rising and lowering of plates. That's usually caused by the ice age. So, if you got a glacier on top of a planet, on top of a continent, all that weight of the ice pushes the ground down. And then, tens of thousands of years later, as that ice age is gone, the pressure's released and the ground rises again.
So do you think since the glaciers are melting, do you think the plates under there are going to start rising?
Yeah, that's probably a good possibility.
That's kind of scary. Imagine what kind of rocks could be under there.
Who knows?
I always think about what
Sounds-
rocks could be in the ocean.
Yeah.
Sounds like a future trip.
To
A-
the ocean?
To the melting glaciers.
Oh.
Yeah, you never know what you might find.
Yeah. Who knows what's in the ocean? We've only explored like 5% of the ocean, which is terrifying. And this is a sneak peek for one of our future episodes. The ocean jasper can only be mined at low tide. And once the water rises, you can't see it. I learned that when I was studying.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
Ocean jasper. It can only be
No.
mined at low tide.
Oh, it's actually in the ocean then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I didn't I thought it was a mine that was like near the water.
Nope. It's a mine that's in the water.
Wow.
And that's why it's so dangerous.
So why
Well,
isn't
make it more-
ocean jasper more expensive then?
It should be.
The more recent veins are probably not as dangerous, and some of them aren't mined in the water. That's why they're called sea jasper instead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get into it more in the next future episodes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about rocks you'd like to share?
Where'd you buy the coconut rock?
I don't know where my dad got that.
Oh, Papa actually bought that.
Papa bought that. Yeah.
I have the half of it in my room, but the other half is missing.
I wish I
Yeah,
could
it's
say
weird.
I had it.
Yeah.
I
don't
would
know
give you
where
the
it
other
went.
half if I knew where it was.
Well, I just wonder if somebody stole it.
If they
Who?
stole it, I'm gonna find them by
You know, between
telepathy and
Terrence's
kill them in
friends
my
and
mind.
George's friends.
When we were kids, you had all kinds of rocks in the basement, and there was also hidden secret buckets that were in the shed.
there. In the
Well,
shed.
I had one bucket of rocks.
You
but
had
I
a
think
bucket
that
of
was,
rocks in the shed.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
I want them.
They're probably still in there.
Yeah, the red
Some-
shed is full of stuff.
Well, the one bucket was just dirt from the basement floor.
Who's to get up the basement?
Oh, when I put it in the bathroom downstairs.
Oh. What? Isn't the floor concrete?
Yeah, but underneath the concrete's dirt. And I had
So
to
you
go-
had to jack up the concrete?
Well, I had to
yeah,
cut
you
through
don't
the-
remember that?
No.
I had to
I was
cut through
probably
the
too
floor.
young.
I remember that.
Yeah, I had to cut through the floor, dig it out, install the proper lines for the sewer for the toilet and water lines and stuff.
Riveting content.
Got to build the basement right, how Mike Holmes does it, right?
I guess concrete is still rock related.
So, you put that in and put the concrete back over top.
Was there rocks in the dirt?
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
a lot of builders don't like Mike Holmes.
He's controversial, I guess.
A lot of like
They probably
site supervisors for different builders
No,
are
because they
not
want
a
to
fan.
do it. They want to do it cheaply, and they don't want to do it right like Mike does. They want.
Well,
it's about making money, not about.
I know
doing
one
it right.
site super I had said he was a scam.
Mike, do it right.
No, Mike always done it right.
Oh no, Dad's a
He's
fan.
got a big
I'm a
image.
fan. I always liked him.
Who's the other bald guy?
That's Brian.
Brian Baumler. Brian's the same as Mike. Do it right or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are pretty good.
Anyways,
We're off the topic of rocks.
do you
pretty
think there could be rocks in the hidden compartment?
No.
Georgia didn't know for the longest time that there was a hidden compartment in the basement.
No,
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
You didn't know either?
No.
I was the only one who knew. There was musty books in there and they smelled like mothballs.
Why were they hidden?
I don't know.
Are they special?
No. I think they got tossed out or donated. What's in there now?
Air.
You sure there's nothing in there?
No, we didn't want to keep anything in there anymore. We had puzzles in there for a while, but they were getting that musty smell too.
What about
so-
the rock tumbler?
No, that's in a tote.
He needs to break it out.
It's in the
We need
It's in
it.
the closet under the stairs.
Can we have it?
Yeah, if you want it. It's not very big.
Does it work?
That's all that matters.
We need one desperately.
Desperately.
We're having a buildup of rocks that need to be
Now you
processed.
brought that. I did polish rocks for a little while. I have some that I made into some jewelry, but
What? You didn't tell us that you did that. Where's the jewelry?
they're probably still in the rock tumbler thing. I don't know. My mom had some of it at one time. I'm not sure where the rest of it went.
So, what inspired you to make jewelry?
I don't know. I guess getting a rock tumbler for Christmas on here.
You didn't want to
It
just
came.
make tumbles?
And it came with a bunch of rocks, a little package of rocks with it.
Yeah,
What kind of rocks?
probably agate.
Tiger eye?
Yeah, some agate. No tiger eye. Had some other weird black rock that had like little specks in it.
Are you sure it wasn't obsidian?
No, one of it almost looked like it had a little shell in it or something.
We're getting smoked.
Oh, maybe that was Tartaglia agate. It's like fossilized shells, and it's black and has like,
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't know how to pronounce the agate name, but you also recently told me that you went fossil hunting.
Oh yeah.
Well, I used to. Yeah, every time I went on the shores of Lake Ontario, whenever I'd look at all the rocks, and sometimes you'd find like one in the shape of a snail or something, you know, it's fossilized from a long time ago.
Ammonites.
Yeah, they always look kind of cool. I found a few of them.
Do you still have it?
I should, but I can't find them. I don't know. I had a bunch of rocks and I can't find them anymore.
Mom probably tossed them out.
I don't know. I had a box. It went missing. Some stuff went missing, so I don't know where it went.
You gave us a green box full of shells.
Yeah, that was from Aunt Pat. But I had it's like a shoe box that I had kept when I was a kid and kept stuff in it. And I had some of the flat rocks that guy that did the gemology down the street had cut. That he just threw out the back. And they were, I don't know, about the size of your hand, about a 1/4 inch thick. They look pretty cool. I used to display my small airplanes or stuff on them.
They're essentially slabs.
Yeah.
Do you think they're under the stairs?
That's a possibility.
There's a lot of crap under there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to look sometime. We got a lot of stuff to go through.
There's too many things in that house.
Some ribs are cooked. Think they're done?
Some of them are done more than the others.
Oh, that's okay.
How long are we at?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I think I'll put them back on because these are like flaking off. Just I'll put them directly on. Just have to start at lower fire this time.
Yeah.
Aluminum is flaking off. Aluminum is an element on the periodic table.
All right. So, is that all for this episode? Are we gonna move on to the next thing, or what? Do you have anything else you want to share?
No. Happy rock searching, everybody. Gonna enjoy some roasted potatoes and pork ribs here.
Sorry if you're vegan or vegetarian.
Like myself.
She's gonna have the potatoes.
Yeah, she just gets to eat potatoes.
No, I actually have like this fake chicken that I got from the States.
Oh, is it that stuff we had, or you had last time?
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, people don't really need to hear about this boring stuff.
I don't know. I'm sure Michaela doesn't mind.
Kayla is the only one listening.
I don't
just
know.
kidding.
Emily also listens.
That's nice. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Hello. All right. Well, I guess that's all for this episode.
Dad's interested in his phone now, so he's
yeah,
done.
he's lost interest.
He didn't even really want to go on the podcast.
Trying to fix a problem with somebody.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a personal problem.
Oh my goodness, I just realized how dark your arm is
I
going.
got a bit of a
Like-
sunburn.
Holy, look, it's like the inside of the bread and the outside of the bread.
I got quite a good tan this year.
I have not.
You're sunburnt.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
You almost swore.
yeah. Oh, crud.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening. Please make sure to check out our website, lunarihome.com, for all of your crystals. And don't forget to reach out to us on social media. Talk the Rock, at Crystallized Ray, or at Lunari Home, so you can talk to us and get more info, or if there's any rocks that you are interested in, let us know. We recently got a box from India of Black Chalcedony, which is pretty exciting. It's beautiful. So you can watch us open that on our newest Instagram reel. Although at the time that this podcast airs, it will not be the newest one.
You can also watch it on the Lunari TikTok.
Oh yeah, we have TikTok for Talk the Rock, but not much is on there. And then the TikTok for Lunari. But you can find all of our links if you go on to our Talk the Rock
Description.
It'll be there. And all of the links will be in the description as well. Thank you again for listening. Please stay safe. Have a good day. Have fun. Do you have something to add, Lorelai?
Nope.
What?
I don't know.
All right.
Enjoy the view, but watch your back.
You can't steal what other podcasters say
It's
in
a
their
reference. No one. I don't know if anybody would know what that's from. It's from National Park After Dark.
Okay, well, now you've given them a shout out
It's
in our
okay.
podcast.
Not everyone's interested in those kind of spooky things.
No. All right. Thank you for listening. I hope you have the best day. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.